Good morning, my loves. Happy Thursday. It's another glorious day here at the lake. It's approaching 5 a.m. The sun is coming up. It's going to be a magnificent day because we are all worthy of a magnificent day. Okay, Monday is Memorial Day here in the United States. Now, for those that aren't aware, because this may reach people all over the world, Memorial Day is a day we honor our veterans and those who have passed before us. A lot of people also see this as the sign of time for summer vacation. Let's hit the road and get out of town. Most businesses, I can't say all, but a lot of businesses, banks, etc., will be closed on Monday. Our firm will be closed on Monday. I will still be on call, of course, so I'll be around. But I don't have to go into the office, which is kind of fun. So, for those of you loading up and getting the hell out of town for a few days, this is for you. People get so excited about school's out. Let's pack up, let's get out of town and have some fun. Well, that's fine, but let's be smart about it, okay? First of all, do not laugh at me. So often, especially today, identities are stolen, as we all know. You're traveling, you're in an airport, you're at the gas station, and somebody grabs your wallet, grabs your purse. If you're at the airport, they can grab your luggage, any number of things. Please take photos. Take a photo of your driver's license and your passport. Make a list of your doctors and any medications you're taking, the pharmacies you're taking, the prescription numbers. Take a photo of that. Just in case things are stolen, you will have that. And it will be in your phone. Hopefully your phone won't be stolen. This is really important because if your purse is stolen, your wallet is stolen, and you call the police and you tell them this is everything that was stolen, and you have photos of your driver's license and your passport, that's going to make life so much easier because then they have the numbers that they need to facilitate getting everything restored back to normal. So let's just be smart. Or as I like to say, and yes, it's a bit rude, please use the brains that God gave a goat. Okay? It's not that complicated. Pack wisely. If you are traveling with children, pack games and things that are going to keep them busy. Always, 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 always pack Tylenol, Advil, Aleve, whatever pain relievers, over-the-counter pain relievers that you take. What you take if somebody's running a temperature, they have a fever, if they're getting a cold, whether that's a Benadryl, what Claritin, Zap, whatever it is, pack it in the appropriate container. Pack your prescriptions, including the bottles. Don't just put all your pills in a bottle. You get stopped, especially in Arizona, I would say Arizona, Texas, California, and your medications are not in the appropriate bottles, they're going to think you're taking drugs. Well, it may be your blood pressure medicine and your estrogen, but they don't know that. It's just a bottle full of different colored pills. Let's be smart. Okay, let's save everybody the time and trauma drama and just use the appropriate prescription bottles. Okay, not that big a deal. Also, pack Imodium, Pepto-Bismol. They come in chewables. Please pack that for tummy issues on the road. If you are driving, please pack water. I'm not talking soda, tea, beer, coffee. Pack bottles of water because that's what you need. Coffee, soda, tea will dehydrate you. Tea, I love tea. I'm a sweet tea girl, but it will dehydrate you so fast. Beer, alcohol will dehydrate you. You need water. Please pack some bottles of water in the back of the car and a blanket, a first aid kit, flares, the usual things that, you hear everybody talk about, but just kind of aren't in your car. You just haven't gotten around to that. Well, let's get around to that before you hit the road. Please, I cannot stress this enough because I deal with this every day at the office. Make sure you and whoever is in your car has identification. If you are driving a vehicle, have a driver's license, please. Have your ID. If you're traveling abroad, you have to have a passport. If you're driving a car, you have to have a driver's license. Have your health insurance card. Please have your health insurance card. Have appropriate insurance on the vehicle you're driving. And again, I see this every day, and it's so frustrating. People will be in an accident, and it might be a fender bender, and you're a little banged up. Or what I see more likely than not is people that have a fractured pelvis, a broken arm, lacerations in their head and face. They're in the hospital. Maybe their spleen's ruptured. They're in the hospital for a while. Yeah, they don't have health insurance. None. They're not on Medicaid, which here in Arizona is called Access. Nope, they don't have it. Their kids don't have it. No insurance. They are assuming the person that hit them will have adequate insurance on their vehicle. Yeah, no. So often, people only have insurance for the vehicle. You can get coverage. I'm trying to think of what it's called, and it leaves me right off the top. I think it's called MedPay. I think that's it. You can also get underinsured motorist and uninsured motorist insurance. It's called UMUIM. And what that does, so liability is if it's your car, it will, repair the car. And that's great. It might repair the other guy's car. That's great. But if you're hurt, I don't want you screwed. So please get UMUIM, which means if they hit you and your medical bills are $100,000, yeah, they just have liability on their vehicle. They're not going to cover your bodily injury stuff. You're screwed. You got nada. Your UMUIM will cover your injuries and the people in your vehicle. That's big. That's in case they are underinsured or uninsured. That can save your butt. Now, it's not going to raise your rates that much, so don't worry, your premiums, because it depends on how much coverage you want. You can have it's like anything else. There's different levels. Get whatever you are comfortable with. Be smart, because every day I see lovely people that I just adore, sweetest people on the planet with serious, serious injuries. They're in the hospital. They're having surgery. Maybe it's their kids having surgery. Maybe they had an amputation. Maybe they're a paraplegic now. The other guy has no insurance. None. Or they just have liability. Or they just have $25,000 coverage. Well, if you're taken from the scene to the hospital by an air ambulance, honey, that could be $50,000 to $100,000 just for that flight. Please think about what I'm saying. I don't work for an insurance company. I won't work for an insurance company. But I see what people's forgetfulness and attentiveness, you're not paying attention to details. You're assuming the other guy's going to be able to fix it. Well, they hit me. Now you owe me $100 million bazillion dollars. No. And I have to put this out there. There's this huge misunderstanding going through the universe that if you're in an accident, and you got to love AI and you got to love advertising and what different people say about things, people will tell you, oh, your injuries, oh, honey, they're worth $500 million. That's $1 million case right there. Honey, your case is worth what the policy limits are. If you're injured, they don't have insurance. Hopefully you do, because otherwise, nada. Now, you can hire an attorney and you can, let it go to litigation, see what a jury has to say, who's really at fault. That can take a couple of years. This is not Matlock. This does not end, in 60 days. It's going to take a while. So please, please be insured. Please. Get insurance for your pets, for your fur babies. Absolutely. Vet bills are expensive, and they do have pet owners insurance. It's really, really cheap. Please get it. I just want you to be smart. So when you're on vacation, if somebody's hurt, it can be taken care of. If you are traveling abroad outside the country, please get traveler's insurance. That's insurance that if you're injured in their country, in another country, the insurance will kick in. I know a lot of people will travel from Canada here, British Columbia here, Europe here. Yeah, they have socialized medicine. They don't have the same medical or insurance system that we have. And they're hurt here, and it's like, oh my God, what do you mean I have to pay for it? Yeah, welcome to America. Please get traveler's insurance. Just be smart. Pack sunscreen. Pack a hat. If you're going out for the day, pack something loose but with long sleeves because of sunburn. I'm in Arizona. Even though I'm at a lake, I'm in Arizona. We have temps in the next few days that will be triple digits, like 105. That's normal here. Throughout the summer, we will have probably 6 weeks of temperatures 115, 120. It's unreal. Yes, it's a dry heat. I see you snickering, but it's deadly. It's a deadly heat. So please pack sunscreen. That's why I want you to pack the water. Let's be smart. Know the signs and symptoms of heat stroke and heat exhaustion for adults, for children, and for pets. If you're outside at the park or the zoo or you're walking, around town, sightseeing, your child starts getting very flushed, red in the face, real fussy. They're crying. They get real clingy. They want you to hold them or carry them. Think they may be getting overheated. Stop. Get in the shade immediately. Go in a business. Get some water, not a soda, not an ice cream cone. Give them water. The same applies to pets. Your pet may start vomiting. They may be lethargic. They may just fall over. You may think they're sleeping and can't wake up. Get them into a cool environment and give them water. Know the signs and symptoms of heat stroke and heat exhaustion. This is serious. People out mowing their yards. Here, okay, you're mowing your AstroTurf because we really don't have that much grass, but you have to be smart. Here in Arizona, construction work will start like at 4 in the morning, and they will stop if they can between 12 and 2, as early as they can, because the heat is out of control. If it is 115 degrees, you can imagine what the heat index is. It's astronomical. And if you're putting a roof on a building, if you're doing construction, if you're doing road work, mowing your yard, doing home repairs outside, that's going to get you. Do not leave your pets unattended outside. Do not leave your kids unattended outside. Back in the day when I was little, parents would say, go play, and they would shut the door, and you're outside for the next few hours. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that, because the predators, people are creepy. You don't know who's going to come by and try and get your child, lure your child, traffic your child. Be smart. You don't know what's going to happen in that backyard. If they're going to get overheated, if they're going to get stung by something, bitten by something. Please be smart. Don't toss them outside to play and get so into YouTube, Netflix, a phone call that you're ignoring your kids. Please be smart. Use the brains God gave a goat. Please. I want you to have a great summer. I want you to have fun, but I want you to be smart and I want you to be safe. Know who your kids are with, what they're doing at all times. If they have a new friend they met on vacation, that's fun. That's fine. Know who they are. Do not leave them alone. You don't know this person. You don't know their motives. Be careful who you trust. Please, just pay attention to this. Share this with someone. I'm just trying to look out for everybody's best interest. And have a wonderful holiday.